Hey guys, welcome to the Geterbrewed channel, and today we are brewing the highest ABV beer we've ever done, so let's get it done. So guys, yeah, we are brewing a Imperial Stout with a very big alcohol ABV. It's a big number. You're gonna have to watch to the end to see what we get. But let's go through it. Jan has designed this recipe. Jan, what ingredients have we got here today?
We're just using basic base malts from mountains.
Okay.
And classic things for the roasted malts, chocolate, barley, oats.
All right.
But the best thing in this recipe, it's a SafBrew HA-18.
All right, yeah.
It's a high alcohol tolerance beer, so we'll give it a go.
Yeah, and I think I saw the attenuation on that is like 102% or something. It's ridiculous. It's massive.
Yeah, it's massive. It's massive.
All right. And on top of the grains, I know you've got a bunch of sugar. That's obviously for the fermentables. And you said you've got maltodextrin, is that correct?
Yes, I have a candy sugar to bump the ABV.
Yeah.
Even higher than I can do with malt. And maltodextrin just make it less drier.
Okay. And I know I spoke to you about the candy cane sugar, and that's also going to give a little bit of that extra molassesy,
yes, molassesy
flavors.
And darken it even more.
All right, no, great
so
stuff.
that will be proper dark beer.
All right. Well, guys, let's get this thing mashing in. All right, so Jan's getting the grain ready. I'm going to be the mash pedal boy.
Let's mash in.
Grain never stops, just keeps on going. So yeah guys, we're using the BrewZilla Gen 4. The main reason why we wanted to actually use this is it's got a large capacity. There's a lot of grains.
Hopefully we will fit in.
Lots of grain.
Right, break the dough balls.
All right, we're just giving it a quick mix, making sure everything is nice and wet, break up dough balls. Usually this is a one-man job, but because we've got almost 10 kgs of grain, we thought it'll be easier just to have two of us doing this. But you guys at home, you can do this by yourself. It's not that difficult. All right.
It's all right. I'm just making it easier for myself.
Okay guys, we got all the grain in, really pushing this little guy to its limit. Well, little guy, big guy, I don't know, but we're pushing it to its limit. Jan's put the recirculation pipe on, and it's a 60-minute mash.
Yes, 60-minute mash.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Spill it on.
Hey.
Pipe.
It's a very good idea to put pipe in there. I thought you were just gonna...
Pipe on, lower it slowly a little bit, and see you in 60 minutes.
All right, awesome. So guys, we've done the 60-minute mash. It's time to lift out the grain basket and go with the sparging.
Let's get to it.
Right. One thing to note, this is a very heavy grain basket.
I will disappear.
And if you are doing this at home, you might want two people to help you. Jan, what are you doing?
Waiting.
Are you waiting? So guys, Jan's way up top there, busy doing some sparging. Basically, what he's doing is washing the grains to get as much sugars out. Jan's busy sparging so we can get to the pre-boil section, but we'll get you in there and let you see what's happening. Okay guys, so we've removed the grain basket. Just a little tip. We're doing this on a YouTube video, that's why we've got it on the desk, but if you're doing this at home, we recommend probably doing it on the floor, especially with the heavy grain basket. You don't want it tipping over. It also makes it a lot easier to lift and stuff like that. So Jan is just getting it up to our pre-boil temperatures, and we've got correct amount of volume of water inside there, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah,
spot on.
So that's it. We're gonna wait for the BrewZilla to get up to boiling, and we start doing our hop additions and then adding in our sugars. So let's get boiling. Now we wait. Okay guys, we're just waiting for the BrewZilla to get up to boil temperature. So we're just gonna quickly chat about the other additions that we got in here. So hops wise, we have got a 60-minute addition Northern Brewer, a 30-minute addition Northern Brewer, and a 15-minute addition of Centennial. So basically not a hell of a lot of flavor going in for hops, just a bit of bitter aroma. After that, we got all the sugars and maltodextrins to go in. That'll get us to our
Secret number.
Secret number that we're gonna get up to. What is the starting gravity?
Starting gravity should be 1161, the original one.
Okay.
So we'll see whether that beast yeast will get us.
Okay. So yeah, 1161 is our target, and we should be able to get there. But yeah, let's get all the additions in.
Right, so first one we are in our 60 minutes addition. It's 40 grams of Northern Brewer.
Anybody new to brewing, if you want to know, hops added to the beginning of the boil is going to give you a bitterness. So,
and you need to smell them.
You sniff it. It smells like hops.
That's us for another half an hour.
So guys, we've added in all the hops. Last stage for our additions are going to be the sugar, the maltodextrin, yeast nutrient, Werflock tablet. Basically, this is going to get us to our gravity that we need to get. This is going to give us our mouthfeel. That's correct.
Sweeten it
sweet,
with it.
a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of yeast nutrient just to help that yeast out a little bit. Werflock tablet, that's going to help get all the proteins drop down to the bottom so we get a semi-clear beer. So
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it soon. We're just waiting for the alarm to go to let us know. Happy New Year! All right.
Let's get to it. To get through it.
Let's get to it to get through it. So yeah, guys, we were also debating the name. There are a couple on the table. So far, we've got Wee Heavy. We've got, I think, Give It Horns. There was Knock Your Block Off.
Couple names we can't mention.
Couple of names we're not going to mention on camera, but but if you've got some name suggestions on this beer, pop it down in the comments below. We'll have a look-see, and I'm sure that you guys will find one that we like.
And more sugar.
Alright. So that was a Werflock or Protoflock, basically going to help bind all the proteins together. So yeah, guys, Boil is over.
Nearly.
Nearly over.
Last 10 minutes.
Last 10 minutes. What we're doing now is dropping in the copper water chiller. That'll help basically keep things nice and sanitary. A little bit of water came out the chiller. Anyway, so yeah, just getting the copper water chiller in here, getting ready to do the cooling. There guys, we're just waiting for the end of the boil. Once the boil's finished, we're gonna cool it down, probably around about the 20 to 30 mark, according to the yeast. Basically, we're gonna use the Conicus Pro, transferring it straight out from this tap. We're just gonna put a hose. This is gonna be down on the ground, through the top here. We're just gonna transfer.
There is water squirting all over, yeah.
We've got a bit of a steam issue happening. You wanna, whoop. 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 So guys, we're just getting to the end of the boil. Once the boil's finished, we're gonna cool it down. That's gotta get down to the 20 to, I think it's 25 to 35 mark. That's according to the yeast. Basically, all we're gonna do, we're gonna put this Conicus Pro down on the ground, connect a hose down to this tap, through the top of the Conicus Pro, and transfer the wort over for fermentation, add the yeast, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, we just transferred all our beer to our Conicus 30 liter. If you want to have a look for it, one of them, we're selling them, have a look at the link below, and we're now gonna pitch the yeast. Right guys, now we're gonna pitch the yeast. The HA-18 needs to be rehydrated, so we have already done it. We have it here in the Erlenmeyer. Now we're gonna pitch it. Unfortunately, Kuhn have something better to do, so he left me alone. So put it, we squirt the bottle with sterilizer. Give it a wee swirl. Put everything in. Now we're going to close it up, put it in the fermenter for another probably 2 weeks and keep it between the 25 and 35 degrees. The fermenter, it's a fermentation chamber which hold in the constant temperature of your brew. We're selling them as well, so if you want to have a look at them, have a look at the link below. That's it, and that's us for another 2 weeks. See you.
Okay guys, so we've had this fermenting for how many days?
10 days.
10 days. We've had it cold crashing for a few days, getting ready to transfer. We're just gonna put it into a little 2-liter mini keg for now. The rest of it's going to somewhere special, but you're gonna have to watch the YouTube channel to see what else we're gonna do with this amazing beer. So let's get going. There you go. So yeah, we're using one of our stainless steel mini kegs, and what is this? This ball valve connection.
That's a connection for standard CO2 bottles.
Okay, so this will allow us to add gas in, because we're going to actually force carbonate this, and also be able to get the beer out when we're ready to do a tasting.
Nearly there. Yep, sanitizer.
As you can tell, I'm not good at screwing.
There you go.
So
And there it
yeah.
is.
Cheers, guys. Let's go. This is... Woo.
Yep.
Okay, guys, so we have force carbonated. Now, it's probably not the best way to do it. It's better to do bottle conditioning. You're just gonna get a better mouthfeel, but we were just way too excited and we want to give this thing a try. So, done a quick little 2-liter mini keg, and Jan, what is the final percentage of alcohol that we got out of this?
It is 17.85.
17.85.
Yep.
So quite close to the 18 mark.
Just about.
Well, it's all honesty, that's very impressive for a beer that's basically straight out of the fermenter, and I think that's all to do with the yeast that's just killed the sugar.
I just pushed that yeast on top of his limit.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to go.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, I think the next best thing is to pour it and give this thing.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. It really is looking lovely.
It is. Indeed. Right.
Don't worry, guys, we don't have
Nice
any
smell.
open flames.
Oh. Yeah. It's nice.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Mine's
Don't drink too many of them.
Well, cheers, guys. It's lovely smelling. Oh, I could have all of this all day. Have some more.
A couple of them.
Probably only one.
So what do you think?
Oh, that is delicious. It's super sweet. We did add a lot of sugar in the beginning. Guys at home, if you're wanting to make this, you can reduce the sugar to give a drier flavor. We were looking for the sweetness.
Yeah, I put it just in the sugar to sweeten up a bit to hide the alcohol.
But yeah, that kind of stone fruits and that dark.
He can't speak anymore.
Yeah. The dark chocolates and coffees and stuff like that, you can get a bit of that, but definitely that alcohol warmth coming through on that.
Yeah, you can't see it, I'm in short sleeve.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. 17.85%. You can brew this yourself at home. We'll put the recipe on our site. We're still thinking of a name, so again, write down in the comments of some awesome names. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, check it out in the comments below for any of the products that we used on the video. And guys, happy brewing.
Cheers and happy brewing.
Cheers.